I don't know if you've noticed, but cars are getting more complicated. With more and more features on board, it's getting harder and harder to find exactly what you need to do, whether it be seat heaters or traction control modes or any other number of things that can be buried down in touchscreen menus. Voice assistants help a lot, but if you don't know exactly what you're looking for, those things often will leave you high and dry as well. What BMW is showing off here at CES 2024 is a new system that uses the power of large language models to basically give you insight into everything that's happening in your car in a natural and intuitive way. And we're going to hop inside and get a quick demo.
Hello BMW. I have a question about my car.
Sure, how can I help?
What are some interesting features in this car?
This car has many interesting features, such as the BMW curved display and augmented view, which uses live video and augments it with routing information for the perfect overview while navigating. There are also many modes to choose from, such as personal, sport, efficient, expressive, relax, and digital art mode.
Which mode would you recommend for a drive down Las Vegas Boulevard?
For a drive down the Las Vegas Boulevard, I would recommend the expressive mode, as it emphasizes the engine sound and provides sporty accelerator and steering response for a dynamic driving experience.
I've heard some folks at the demo booth talking about parking assistant. What is that?
It can automatically park and unpark the vehicle in parallel and perpendicular spaces, and includes features like a reversing camera and active park distance control.
Can you explain that to me like I'm a 5-year-old?
Efficient mode is like when you are playing a game and you want to use as few pieces as possible to win. The car's systems work together to use as little fuel as possible, which is good for the environment and your wallet.
Okay, now just for fun, can you write a limerick about our conversation?
There once was a car so divine, with features that made it shine. It had modes to choose, like sport and expressive, and a display that was oh so fine.
I've never had a limerick in a car before. That's fun.
One of our developers is a Limeric fan.
All right, perfect. So you basically got the power of a large language model, but really tied into all the information about the car. So basically giving you an insight into all the things in the manual that maybe people just aren't reading because it's getting pretty thick these days.
And you're able to ask those questions without knowing the clear technical terms. And you're able to ask the model to simplify it or dumb it down to explain it in a way that's more accessible.
So it's giving you access to a lot of things that you can do with a current voice assistant, but really you don't have to know the specific key phrases that you often need to say to turn on your seat heater or to change drive modes, that kind of thing.
And instead of, I don't understand that, it's able to ask specifying questions like, could you provide more detail? Do you mean this or do you mean that? Which is a much more pleasing experience than I didn't understand that.
Now you may have heard about things like hallucinations and how OpenAI and things like that can often give incorrect responses. BMW is being very careful to make sure that it's feeding only verified data into this LLM to make sure that the information that you get back is always correct. And going forward, they'll be beginning to expand that into things like navigation and weather and maybe other features as well. But for right now, it's limited only to features within the car, which sounds a little bit restrictive maybe, but also given how much is going on within the touchscreens of these cars, I think that's actually pretty valuable stuff. The new voice assistant is coming to cars later on this year in 2024, and they say that this will be an over-the-air update to basically any car with operating system version 9. So a free update to any car with these voice assistants. I think that's pretty cool stuff. That's it from BMW here at CES 2024. Let us know down in comments, do you want to be talking to your car? And check out, of course, Engadget.com for a lot more.